It's Hannah again. So today I'm going to share with you two stories. The first one's going to be about how I became a Christian, and the second one is going to be my testimony. I want to apologize for the angle. I can't figure out how to have it at a decent angle because with the iPad I don't have a tripod like I do with my camera and set it on. So you're currently against my pillow pet, which has a funny story too. So I accepted Jesus into my heart when I was 5 years old. I was in kindergarten. My mom, Momo, and I, and probably my sister, came to go visit my grandparents. And for some reason, I was upstairs with Momo, and she was doing her makeup on the vanity, and I was laying on the bed, laying upside down. And somehow we got onto the topic of Satan falling out of heaven, because I was laying upside down, falling off the bed. And just she talked with me more about it, and then I'm I want to ask Jesus into my heart. So we prayed, and then we were running downstairs and telling my mom because I was so excited. And then later that day, we went to go get myself a necklace. It's a cross with a stone in the middle. If I find it, I will insert it somewhere here. I don't know. This is the necklace I got. It's a cross with a little fake diamond on it. And I remember I wore this for a really long time. I don't think it fits. I think the chain's a little too short for me now. But yeah, and then I remember I went home and I told my dad, and my dad was excited, and he made me a certificate. And I want to say it was October 24th of 2015, or not 2015, 2005 or 2004. Pretty sure it's 2000. It might have been 2004 because I would have been 5. I can't remember. But anyway, that's how I became a Christian. So whenever I think of testimony, I think of a really hard time that someone went through, or something that really tragic, and that's how they kind of want to get baptized. And so I personally I'm kind of scared, not scared, but I don't feel like my testimony is moving enough, but I do think it's important to share it. One of my church's verse of the year a couple years back was 1 Peter 3:15, and it says, "But in your hearts revere Christ as Lord. Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have. But do this with gentleness and respect, keeping a clear conscience so that those who speak maliciously against your good behavior in Christ may be ashamed of their slander." So I got baptized. It was May of my junior year, so it's been 2016. But I took faith exploration class, which I took, I believe, in September of 2015. So this story is it just shows you where I was as a person, I guess. So I had this friend, and we weren't dating, but we weren't not just friends. It's you could probably say we were dating, but we just never gave it a name. But anyway, this happened at homecoming. We have a bonfire on Thursday nights at my high school before football homecoming. And my friend, he is not very back then at least, he didn't like taking photos with people. So if I were to ask him for take a photo with me, he would typically say no. And it's okay, that's fine. But then this one girl wanted to get a picture with him, and he just said yes right away. And I saw it happen. And in my head I was what the heck? Why would I take a picture with her when she just oh, will you take a picture of me? And he's oh yeah, I will. But as me, it's I don't know. So that was really hard for me. And I remember this perfectly. So I saw it happen, and my sister at the time was in 8th grade, and she had a volleyball game. So then after the volleyball game, the junior hires always came and hung out. And my parents told me, "Hannah, you're responsible for bringing your sister home." So I knew I had to do that. So after I saw that happen, I found her and was I'm leaving. I don't care. And so I left. There's this one guy, I remember him, he parked right in front of my car, and I was crying. I wasn't crying, but he could tell I was really upset. And he's "Are you okay?" I'm yeah, I'm fine. And I remember my truck at the time didn't have a fob, so I couldn't unlock it and open the door. I had to turn it in the thing, and I could not get it open. And so finally I got it open, and I left. And then this guy that was my friend, he realized I left, and he called me. He's "Where are you?" And I'm "I'm not telling you." And after a little while, we met up at a parking lot, and we talked it out. And I was it just kind of hurts how with her, she can ask you and in an instant you say yes. But when I ask you for a picture to take with me, then it's like, well, and like, that just really hurt. And so then we worked it out or whatever. And then I got home. My parents were angry that I left my sister at the bonfire. And like, my dad specifically said, Hannah, you are being controlling. You're being a witch. And that, like, something went off in my head. And I was like, oh, maybe I am. And so, like, that just kind of gave me, like, maybe I should take a faith exploration and really dive into that. And so then I met the youth pastor. Was like, hey, I explained my situation. I was like, okay, yeah, that's put you in the faith exploration class. So I took that class. It must have been from like September to October or something like that. And then at our church, we do not have a dunking tank. And so if you want to be submerged, you have to do it at the pond or at Camp Minnesota. And for me, I didn't want to, or you could do it on stage and get like poured on you. And personally, I wanted to be submerged. So what I did was I took the class in like early fall, late fallish, and I waited until that following May to get baptized. And yeah, that really kind of kickstarted my faith journey. I have so much more I want to share with you. I've had this one situation that has happened recently. It has really got me really, again, kickstarted on my faith, and really it helped me make my faith my own. And I have grown so much through it. And I want to share about it. I want to like scream from the rooftops, but at the same time, the people in this situation, I feel like I need to wait a little bit to be not so fresh for some people. And so I'm probably going to wait a little bit, but like what it has to do with is like I want to share it and I want to be a light for someone, because really the goal of this channel is I want to show Jesus to people. I love him so much, and I just want everyone to be able to hear about him. And yeah, so I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later.